Anyways, so I was watching this YouTube video a couple nights ago, and somebody brought up the best point that I've ever heard. He said, no matter what you're trying to learn, whether it be a language or IT or whatever it is, the best way to learn it is to teach it. So I started this YouTube channel probably close to a year ago. Did like 1 or 2 videos. They sucked, of course. And I pretty much left it alone for a year and I haven't done anything with it. But with this little nugget of truth that he kicked in, I decided to take the time out, regardless of my level, and go ahead and try to break down everything that I learned and in a way to teach it to somebody. So, what I'm going to do is come up with a grammar point or a reading or something like that, break it down, try to see if I can teach it, post it up here on YouTube for all of you to see and comment on. Please correct me when I'm wrong, or if there's a better way that you think about it, so that I can remake the video in the best way that I can to help not only myself, but also hopefully this helps you too. I mean, that's one of the outcomes I'm hoping comes from that. But yeah, the person went on to say it didn't matter your level. So even if you watch this one video and you decide you don't want to watch any more of my videos in the future, that's fine. Just make sure that you go out and you teach whatever it is you want to learn to anybody out there. YouTube is, of course, a great platform for you to put stuff out there. And it don't focus on your level. Focus on whatever you're learning and at that time, and go from there. So, with that said, today I'm going to go over the grammar pattern of no yo da, no yo ni, and no yo na. Okay? So, I guess we'll start off with no yo da. No yo da. This is a grammar pattern that means something looks like something. And the way we do this is we're going to take the noun and we're going to add that to the no yo da form, and that should mean that something looks like something. So, the first way we're going to do this is we're going to give a vocabulary word and then see how to break it down and then the meaning of that there. Okay? So the first word that we have shashin. Shashin, of course, is a photograph, and if we take the word shashin, which is the noun, and we add that to the no yo da pattern, then it becomes shashin no yo da. Shashin no yo da means looks like a photograph. That's right. Alright, the next word, we got e. E, of course, meaning picture. So if we take that and we add it to the grammar pattern, we have e no yo da. E no yo da means, I'll give you guys a couple seconds, see if you guys can come up with it. Bet. Alright, we have looks like a picture. Looks like a picture. Alright, and this next one, as you can see, stuff's already out there for you to see, but try not to look at the completed work and try to do it yourself. See if you can come up with them. I'll give you the word honmono. Honmono. Honmono meaning real thing, right? So how would you break that down? Honmono no yoda. Honmono no yoda. Again, doesn't matter your level, right? Which means looks like the real thing. Alright. The last little practice on this before we go to try to make sentences with these. Let's use the word saru. Okay, so saru. Take a second. I wish I did have some music in the background or something right now. It's all quiet. Yep. Alright, so we have that. When it's pressed against the grammar pattern, we have saru no yoda. Saru no yoda. Which means looks like a monkey. I do love monkeys because I was born in the year of the monkey. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. So, an easy way to put this into a sentence is you have noun or whatever it is over here, blah 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 blah. Then the particle, or the topic marker rather, of wa with blah blah blah, no yo da. Okay, so like I said, we have the beginning of the sentence, the topic marker wa, again, whatever you want to say it looks like, and then no yo da. So the way I broke this up is I give you the words to use in the first part of the sentence and the words to use in the second part of the sentence. You put it together and see what you get. Alright, so the first one we have is going to be kono irasto. Kono irasto, meaning this illustration, and then we're going to put that with shashin, which of course, like we said before, means photograph. Alright, so how would that come out? Alright, so with that, we have このイラストは写真のようだ。このイラストは写真のようだ。So that put together means this illustration looks like a photograph. This illustration looks like a photograph. I'm sorry, something was on my leg. I thought it was on my leg, and I had to move because it was freaking me out. Anyways, all right. Next one, we're gonna have この眺め kono nagame and e. Okay? So, of course, if you take kono nagame, add the wa, then e, and no yoda, all together, you have kono nagame wa e no yoda. Kono nagame wa e no yoda. All together, that means this view, right? This view looks like a picture. My bad. I should have told you what nagame meant. All right. Let's try two more examples, and then we'll go on to, I believe, no yo ni? Don't quote me on that. All right. So we have the first part of the sentence is going to be kono hito. Wrong. Kono ningyo. Kono ningyo. Kono meaning this, of course, and ningyo meaning doll. And the thing to put with the grammar pattern is going to be honmomo. Honmomo. Alright, meaning real thing. Should get some music for the waiting period so that there is something for me to bob my head to. Such a freaking nerd. Alright, so here we got kono ningyo wa honmono no. That shows you my level right there. So again, apologize that my level is not supreme, but we'll work on it together. So let's try this again. It's going to be kono ningyo wa honmono no youda. Kono ningyo wa honmono no youda. Tongue twister. And that sentence, of course, meaning this doll looks like the real thing. Alright. And the last one of this grammar pattern, we're going to use the first half as ano hito no kao. Ano meaning that, hito meaning person, marked up with the good old connector of a noun-to-noun connector of no. And then we have kao, which means, of course, face. Alright, and then for the grammar pattern to be connected to, we're going to use the saru, because again, I told you, I like monkeys, which means monkey. Alright, give you a second. Got it? Alright, you could have read it there since it is there. But we have ano hito no kao wa saru no youda. Ano hito no kao wa saru no youda. Meaning that person's face looks like a monkey. Alright. Let's go on to no yo ni. No yo ni. Alright, in the no yo ni, this is trying to say that something is like something. Okay, remember no yo da means something looks like something. Again, when you have the ni here, it's going to make that just a little bit different to mean that something looks like something. So if you want to say something looks like something, you take like a noun and you add that to no yo ni, and then it means it like something, right? So we'll start off with something real basic. We'll use the word sakana. Sakana, of course, means fish, right? So if we take sakana and add it to the grammar pattern, it's going to be sakana no yo ni, which means like a fish. So I was thinking about Michael Phelps for some reason because he is like a fish, right? All right. We'll do this next one, and then we'll go ahead and let you guys think about it in the next two. So we have here tori. Tori, of course, means bird, right? So tori with the grammar pattern, tori no yo ni, and that is like a bird. Like a bird. All right. So the next one, again, take your time if you need. Go ahead and try to put them together. We have the word hana. Hana, of course, meaning flower. And how would you say like a flower? Like a flower. All right. So hopefully you got it. It's hana no yo ni. Hana no yo ni. All right. And the last one before we put this into a sentence is we have kashu. Kashu is what's it? Kashu. Kashu, of course, means a singer. A singer. So if you were saying something is like a singer, right? How would you say that? How would you say it? Don't worry. I'm all right. I'm all right. I swear to you. So, put that together. Take the word kashu, which is singer, put it with the no yo ni grammar, and you have kashu no yo ni, which is like a singer. Let's see. Hopefully you got that. And also, if I'm going too fast, like if there's more time, or if I really do need to get music into those little sections, or whatever it is, and there's a plethora of other problems that I need to get through, like I have no clue on how to do all my digital editing, but I will learn, we will get better, we'll grow, all right? Always. Just let me know in the comments. I will read all comments. Good, bad, in between, whatever. Make sure you are commenting below so that we can make this better experience for everybody. All right. All right. So to put this into a sentence, quick little easy sentence structure, we're gonna have whatever it is over here, the blah blah blah, and we're gonna mark that again with the topic marker of wa. Then we're gonna go ahead and add whatever we're gonna need before the grammar pattern, and then what that thing is like, okay, or what it is doing, right? All right. So with that, we'll break it down into 3 parts. I'll give you the 3 parts, then you put it into that little sentence structure, and then we should have a solution, of course, right? So the first word that we're going to put in here is going to be penguin. Penguin, right? Penguin, of course, meaning penguin. My pronunciation on that is probably horrible. One day I'll have a good pronunciation. The next word that we will put in there is going to be sakana. Sakana we talked about before. It means fish. And we're going to end it with the verb oyogu. The verb oyogu, of course, meaning to swim. So go ahead, take a couple seconds, try to put that in the little sentence structure. Really need some liquid right now, just saying. Throat and mouth is very dry. Alright, hopefully that was enough time. So the way that would go together is going to be penguin wa sakana no you ni oyogu. Penguin wa sakana no you ni oyogu. Meaning penguins swim like a fish. I mean, not necessarily exactly like a fish, but you get the concept, right? Alright. Next sentence. We're going to take the 3 words of koomori. Koomori, of course, meaning bat. Not like this bat, of course, but the flying variety that I probably would freak out if I was in a cave and a bat came at me. But I'm pretty sure most people will. Anyways. The second word that we're going to put in there is going to be tori. Tori. Of course, like we said a little while ago, that means bird. And we're going to end it off with sora o tobu. Sora o tobu. Sora meaning, of course, sky. We're going to match that with the object marker of o, and we're going to end that with the verb tobu, which means to fly. Okay, so with the vocabulary that we know and the sentence structure that we have, when you put that together, alrighty, Rick. I see you out there, Rick. You just made a comment. Joking. Nobody's on here. All right. So with that together, we have Komori wa tori no you ni sora o tobu. Komori wa tori no you ni sora o tobu. Which means bats fly in the air like a bird. Bats fly in the air like a bird. All right, we have last two examples of this sentence structure. We're going to start with kanojo. Kanojo meaning her or she. Of course, it also can be girlfriend, but in this sentence, we're going to go ahead and make it as a she or her. The next word that we'll stick in here is going to be hana. Of course, like we said before, that means a flower. And then we have utsukushi. Utsukushi, of course, meaning beautiful. Alright, take a second. And I'm telling you, the next time I do one of these videos, I'm probably going to have the largest drink possible in my hand. I did not know how drying of the mouth this kind of thing could be. But, I digress. Alright. Let's see. If we put that together, we have kanojo wa hana no you ni utsukushii. Kanojo wa hana no you ni utsukushii. Meaning, she is as beautiful as a flower. And yes, she is. Alright, last one we have here. 3 words that we're going to put in there. First word is going to be Kawaguchi-kun. Kawaguchi-kun. Probably going to be a little kid or somebody you know real good. It's Kawaguchi. Kun, of course, being the mark because we're not using san here or sama or whatever else you want to use. We're just going to use the word kun. And the next word that we're going to throw in here is kashu. Kashu, we said before, of course, is going to be singer. And we're going to end it with jozuda. Jozuda. Jozu, of course, meaning well or good at, and then da, which is the plain casual form of des, and that will end it meaning it is, or is, right? Go ahead and take a couple seconds with that. Keep on looking around for a drink. Dying of thirst, people! Shut up, buddy, get a drink. I will get a drink. Alright. So let's put it all together. So we have Kawaguchi-kun wa kashu no you ni jouzu da. Kawaguchi-kun wa kashu no you ni jouzu da. Which means Kawaguchi-kun sings well like a singer. And the last grammar pattern that we're going to talk about in this series is going to be the no yo na form or grammar pattern. In that, what you're stating is something like. Okay, like something is something like. So the best way to convert this would be to take the no yo da pattern that we learned first, right? The looks like pattern, and we're going to change the da to the na form, right? Or to the na. Right? It's the easiest way to think about it. So, with that, we'll take our noun, say no yo da, change that to no yo na, and then that's going to be, it's something like, right? Alright. Let's go ahead and look at our first vocabulary word, and we're going to take it from the da form, actually from the no yo da form, and then we'll go ahead and switch it around, and then we'll go from there. Alright. So we have niramu yo da. Niramu yo da. Niramu, of course, dictionary form of means to glare, right? No yoda meaning looks like a glare, like you're looking at somebody glare, right? So we take that, switch it around. Instead of saying niramu yo da, we'll say niramu yo na. Niramu yo na. So glaring, right? Or glaring like look. Like somebody gave a glaring like look at you. Did you glare at me? It was a glaring like look, right? Alright. Next one. We're going to take the word ikiteiru yo da. Ikiteiru yo da. Alright? Because it's that da form makes it looks like it's alive, right? Ikiteiru means alive or living, right? And we add that with the yo da, and then that becomes looks like it's alive. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, why isn't there a no in there? Good question. I'm still looking it up myself. But I talked to somebody that said 9 times out of 10 you're going to want to put the no in there, and it's kind of more of an emphasis of that thing or whatever it is, looks like, whatever. But in this case, it would be improper to use the no yoda, so it just becomes yoda, right? I don't have 100% best tip or trick of when and where and how and why to use the no and not to use the no, but with that person's tip, it's most likely always going to have the no, and then when you're wrong, hopefully somebody will correct you. If anybody knows the answer to that, please drop that down in the comments, and I will update this video with a correction on when, where, how, and why. Alright? But for the time being, just know when it comes to this word, ikiteiru, don't use the no, use the yo da form, and then you'll be alright. So, if we tweak it into this specific grammar pattern, then we have ikiteiru yo na, meaning life-like, right? Whatever it is lifelike, right? All right. Last 2 examples on this one, we're going to use shosetsu no yoda. Shosetsu no yoda. Shosetsu no yoda, of course, looks like a novel. Shosetsu, of course, being a novel, and no yoda looks like a novel, right? And then if you tweak it, what do you get? What do you get? What do you got? What do you get? We have shosetsu no yona. Shosetsu no yona means novel-like. Novel-like. Alright? And the thing that I've found, and this next one is a prime example of it, is even though the grammar pattern or the dictionary tells you something is only this, you can't hold on to this is only this, like 1 equals 1 in Japanese. There's not always going to be a 1 equals 1 translation from Japanese to your language or your language to Japanese. So sometimes you're going to have to find out what is the closest equivalent to it to make it sound natural in your own language, right? So whether you're translating to German or to French or whatever it is, you have to make it sound natural in both languages, okay? So make sure you remember that. Here's a prime example of that. So we have tenshi no yoda. Tenshi no yoda. Tenshi, of course, meaning angel. No yoda, looks like, right? So looks like an angel, right? I'll give you a second so you can try to switch it up to the yo na pattern. Can't stop fidgeting. You feel like you're watching me. You feel like you're watching me. And maybe you are, maybe you aren't. So, anyways, with the new grammar pattern, we have tenshi no yo na. Tenshi no yo na. And here I translated it to angelic. Angel-like. I guess in English, it doesn't sound wrong to say angel-like, but for some reason to me, and this is just to me, Angelic seems like a better fit. But if you want to say angel-like, it could be also angel-like. But I'm going to use the word angelic. So you do you, I do me. All right. So now let's look at how we could put this into a sentence. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to take one sentence and its meaning, and then we're going to take that whole sentence, muddle it around real quick, and then it becomes a new sentence and whatever that sentence translates into. Right? And the way we're going to do this is you'll have the something wa something something something, right? No yo da. We'll use the no yo da. And then we're going to change it. We're going to take whatever is before the wa, we're going to take that and we're going to put that at the end of the sentence and take the no yo da part, put that at the beginning of the sentence, but we're going to change the da to the na form of the grammar pattern, and then smash that against what was before the wa, take out the wa, throw that thing away, and then you should have a whole new sentence with a different meaning. Okay, I hope that made sense. That was probably too long. I could find a way to say that better, but hopefully you'll get it. We'll do the first two together, and then we'll try it. You can try some on your own. Okay. So for the first sentence, we're going to take the da no yo da sentence, and then we're going to change it. So in this one, we have kyoryu no me wa kochira o niramu yo da. Right? So kyoryu no me wa kochira o niramu yo da. That means the eyes of the dinosaurs looks like they are glaring at us, right? Because we have kyoryu, which means dinosaur. We're marking that, or we're saying the putting the no, the possessive no particle marker there with me, which means eyes. So that is, the dinosaur's eyes. Marking that with the topic marker of wa, and then we have kochira, which means like this way. O, marking that as the object marker of kochira, and so then we have miramu, which is to glare, right, and yoda, which means looks like, right, looks like it's glaring at us, right. So if we change that, let's take the wa out, like I said, let's flip flop them, and then we have kochira o niramu yona kyoryu no me. Kochira o ni こちらを睨むような恐竜の目 The glaring eyes of the dinosaur. See how that changes it up a little bit? Yeah. Alright, enough said about that. Let's go on to the next example. Next example with the da pattern, we have 恐竜のイラストは生きているようだ. We have 恐竜のイラストは Alright, so here the sentence means, right, we have, well, let's break down the sentence. We have kyoryu, like we had in the last sentence, means dinosaur, again with the same possessive marker of no, and then we have irastu, which means illustration, marked with the topic marker of wa. Then we have ikiteiru, which means to living or alive. And of course the grammar pattern of yoda, which means looks like. So that breaks down into the illustration of the dinosaur looks as if it's alive, right? And again, this is also a good example of when you have to make it sound more like the language you're translating it into. There is no it's technically. The word it's is not in there. But of course, we make it sound more, I guess in this case, English. We have to use the word it's there. It's one of those examples. Alright, so let's go with the flip-flop, flippity-flop. Alright, so with that we have ikiteiru you na kyoryu no irasto. Ikiteiru you na kyoryu no irasto. That meaning the life-like illustration of the dinosaur. Right? Because remember, of course, when we take this yona pattern, it's like, blah, 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 like, right? So, Yeah, let's try these next ones. I'll give you guys a second after we go through the first sentence, and then we'll break it down. So the first sentence that we're going to change is going to be 彼女の話は小説のようだ。彼女の話は小説のようだ。Okay, let's break that down. We have 彼女 meaning her or she. We have the possessive, possessive, what is that? Possessive marker of no with hanashi, which is story, or in this case it is story. And then we're going to mark that with the topic marker of wa. And then we have shousetsu, again meaning novel, and then the grammar pattern of no yoda to mean is like, or yeah, is like, looks like, she looks like. Anyways, here we break down that sentence is her story is like a novel, right? Her story is like a novel. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess the reason why I broke it down as to her story is like a novel is because it sounds kind of weird to me for it to be her story looks like a novel, but I might be wrong on that, so let's think about that. But the next sentence I know is 100% correct, so go ahead and break it down yourself. Do the flippity floppity, and then we'll break it down. Sounds good to me. Alright, so here we got, and she got the same thing, right? Shousetsu no you na kanojo no hanashi. Shousetsu no you na kanojo no hanashi. So her novel-like story, right? Her novel-like story. Alright, and the last one we're going to change is we start off with the first sentence is going to be Akachan wa tenshi no youda. Akachan wa tenshi no youda. So the baby looks like an angel. Doesn't she look like an angel? So you know what to do. Go ahead and flip it, flop it. Alright? Go ahead. Flip flops. I want to wear my flip flops. Alright, you got it? Alright, let's try to break it down. We have tenshi no yo na akachan. Tenshi no yo na akachan. So the angelic baby. The angelic baby. Alright. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take two paragraphs from a story that have this same grammar pattern in it. Probably a whole bunch of different grammar patterns in it. So hopefully you guys can break those down with me. Right? And see if you can identify and see where all these are. Oh, one thing to mention real quick that I didn't mention or put in the slides. So the no yo na pattern. When you're using that pattern, you have to know that when you're connecting it to something, that the na is going to connect to nouns, right? So if you're trying to connect the yo na on the backside, it's going to connect to a noun. The yo no ni is going to connect to both adverbs and verbs, right? So just remember na nouns and ni adverbs and verbs. All right? Should have put that in the slides. I will be doing an update. Just remember that. All right. So I think the best way to do this is we're going to do this sentence by sentence. And the first sentence that we have here in paragraph 1 is going to be Hakabutsukan de kyoryu o mita. Hakabutsukan de kyoryu o mita. So let's break that down. We have Hakabutsukan, which is a museum, and we're going to mark that with the particle marker de to let you know where the action is taking place. And then we have that followed up with the word kyoryu, of course meaning dinosaur, marking that with the object marker of o, and the word mita, which is the past casual form of miru, which means to see, so saw. So the whole sentence together is I saw dinosaurs at a museum. Okay. Cool. Next sentence. Next sentence we have 最初に見た恐竜は形が丸いでワニのようだった。Alright, so once more we have 最初に見た恐竜は形が丸でワニのようだった。Alright, let's break that sentence down. We have 最初に meaning first, right? The first, right, of something, which is 最初. Ni is just marking it because it's a time or position, right? Then we have mita, which we had in the last sentence. Again, the root word being miru, which is the sea. Kyoryu meaning dinosaur, and we're going to mark that with wa because it's the topic of the sentence. So, next word, of course, meaning katachi, meaning shape. Talking about the shape, and we're going to mark that with the particle marker of da. Then we have marude. This marude here means exactly, something exactly, right? Exactly, or as if, right? Then we have that next word, which is wani. Wani means a crocodile, pressed up against the no yo datta. Now here we have the grammar pattern no yo da, but we add the datta to make it the past casual form of da, so that means was, right? So the whole sentence together means the first dinosaur that I saw had a shape like, exactly like a crocodile, something to that effect. All right, next sentence we have けれども大きさはワニの10倍以上あった。けれども大きさはワニの10倍以上あった。Alright, let's break that one down. We have けれども。けれども means however. Then we have the next word meaning okisa, which means in size, like, or the size of. Marked with the particle marker of wa to let you know that size is the topic of the sentence. Then we have wani, of course, like we said before, meaning crocodile, and the possessive marker no to let you know that the next information is going to be talking about the crocodile's size, right? And then ju meaning 10, by meaning times, so 10 times, ijo meaning 10 times or more, right? And ata meaning was, right? Which is the past casual form of aru, which means to be, right? Or is. Alright, so the whole sentence together means however, it was more than 10 times the size of the crocodile. The next sentence we have 次の見たのは首が蛇のように長い恐竜だ。Again, the sentence is 次の見たのは首が蛇のように長い恐竜だ。Okay, let's break that sentence down. We have 次 meaning next. We're going to mark that with the particle marker no. And then that's going to be smashed up against mita. Again, we already know what that means. And then the no wa here means like one of, or the next one, right? So that little part is the next one that I saw, meaning, of course, dinosaurs. Then we have kubi, which means your neck, marked with the particle marker ga. And the next word we have is hebi. Hebi meaning snake, with our grammar pattern of no yo ni, so like a snake, right? And then it is the particle ni there, or the no yo ni pattern, because we're matching that right next to a adverb of nagai, which means long, and ending it with kyoryu da. So kyoryu meaning, of course, dinosaur, and da is just the casual form of des. Right. So, meaning is, right? So the whole sentence together, of course, meaning the next one that I saw, the next dinosaur that I saw had a long neck like a snake. Okay. Alright, the last sentence of the first paragraph is going to be 他にも 鳥のように空を飛ぶものや魚のように海を泳ぐものもいる。Again, we have 他にも鳥のように空を飛ぶものや魚のように海を泳ぐものもいる。Now this one was a little bit hard for me to think of at first, and I'm not 100% sure if my breakdown will help you and if it's even right, but this is what I think. So let's break the sentence down. I'll get into what I think, why the yo ni no yo ni pattern is used here and not the no yo na pattern. Okay. But anyway, so we have hokani mo, so meaning in addition to, right? In addition to what? In addition to the other things that we talked about in the beginning of the whole paragraph, right? We have tori no yo ni. Tori meaning bird, no yo ni means like, right? And then we have sora. Now, like I was just saying, when I first looked at this sentence, I thought it should have been no yo na because there's a noun there, which is the sky, right? Or the air, right? The sky. But it seems like to me, because they want to go off of the verb, right, here, that of tobu, is why they use ni. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but that's the only way I can make it make sense in my head. Alright? So, yeah, so we have tobu, and then we have mono, meaning thing, or when you put it together with tobu mono, meaning flying things, right, or flying ones, right? And then we have ya, meaning and. And then we have the next part of that sentence, starts off with sakana, meaning fish, no yo ni, means like, and then we have umi o oyogu. Again, we have umi, which means sea, marked with the object marker o, and then oyogu. Again, the ni here is probably referencing to oyogu because ni and verb, right? And mono, and so the swimming ones, right? And then we mark that with mo, meaning also. And then we finish up with the word iru, which is to be for living things. And because we're talking about things that are living like birds or fish, then we have to use iru. And that is in the casual form to end the sentence. All right. So altogether, it means in addition, there were ones that fly in the air like birds, and, right? We have the and. One, also, ones that swam in the ocean like fish. Cool? Alright. I know this video is really long. That's why I need water. Water! Alright. So these next ones, we're going to break down really quickly because I know you're probably done with this video. You want to get done. And I really need water. As you can see, the chapness. I don't even have, what's that stuff? I'm losing my English. Chapstick. Can't lick them. But I will lick them. Alright. So, the last one, we're going to break down. What I'll do with this last one is we'll read the entire paragraph and then we'll go back and break them down. That will also give you some time to actually think about the grammar pattern and what these sentences mean before I tell you what they mean. Alright? So, starting off with this paragraph, we have その次の展示室には動く模型があった。こちらを睨むような目、ライオンのような声、まるで生きているようだった。恐竜の化石も展示してあった。巨大な骨の化石、岩のように大きい卵の化石。でも、生まれたばかりの赤ちゃんの化石は意外に可愛かった。Alright. It's a lot of information to take in. I know. Okay. So, hopefully, you've taken a second. If you need to, put it on pause before I go over the explanations of all these, so that you could try to break down these sentences. And actually, you know what? I'll give you some hints. I will break down the vocabulary in this sentence, and actually, if you guys will drop in the comments down below what each sentence means, then I think that would be better. So here we have, which would be better? Should I let you look up all the vocabulary? Let's go with that. Look up all the vocabulary, break down the sentences, drop them in the comment box. Hopefully I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Alright. I hope this wasn't as painful for you as my pronunciation or my explanations were for me to give. Again, I am no master of Japanese. I'm very low level, so I'm trying to explain these things in the best way that I think as a English speaker would understand any parts of these concepts. If you could think of a better way to break down any part of these concepts, or a tip or a trick that is better, please again drop that down in the comment section below. If you like the video and you want to see more, which you're going to see more because I'm going to make more anyways, but please subscribe, hit the like button, whatever you want to do, but hopefully you stick around and we all grow together and we watch all of us get better at what we do and what we love. Because I don't know about you, but I love language, and especially the Japanese language. It's pretty hard, but I know it pays off when you're out in town or doing something and you're able to speak, read, or write language. Just makes you feel good. Makes me feel good. So, again, I hope we all grow together, and this is Nintai, the language guy, signing off. Peace.